Nothing like a good morning swing, huh?
Yeah.
To get your heart rate up right after you wake up. What time is it?
What?
It's like 7:30,
Yeah.
and we're out here
But,
getting our morning sunshine and morning swing.
but,
Huh?
after when I'm done with this, do you want to go see the goats?
Maybe.
Oh my god, so good.
Woo! You want a plum to eat right now?
No,
No?
yeah.
No. Oh, yeah? Okay. Let's see.
I know
If,
that's
yeah, that one's kind of squishy. They're not ripening on the tree very well. I think it's just been too cool. But there's some that are ripe in the house. That one's not too bad.
Okay.
Can you do a taste test? See what you think? How is it?
Good.
How many thumbs up do you give that plum?
100.
100. That's pretty good. Fresh off the tree. I am going to go ahead and get my exercise done this morning. I've been doing a variety of different things, but right now I'm going to do my heavy weightlifting. It's like a 30-minute DVD workout where it's like heavy weights and slow. I had to go pull these out of the garage because these only go up to 25, and there were some exercises where I felt like I needed to go heavier. So I have these for when I need it. And yeah, so I sometimes work out in the morning, sometimes work out in the evening, just depending on how my day goes. And some days I don't work out at all. I've been shooting for the heavy weightlifting, doing that 2 to 3 times a week. And then beyond that, I just kind of do whatever I feel like doing with the like cardio kickboxing. I have some dance workouts and some HIIT training workouts, and I kind of just sprinkle that in whenever I feel like it, but I really try to get the heavy weightlifting in that 2 to 3 times a week. That's like the priority. So that's what I'm doing this morning. And sometimes I will like do the weightlifting in the morning, and then in the evening I'll feel like doing something. And so I'll do like a kickboxing workout in the evening or something like that. So it just really varies. I'm going to cook up some breakfast now. I'm going to do some eggs. I think, I'll do fried eggs probably. I was going to do scrambled, which is why I put them in a bowl, but then I changed my mind. Or maybe I'll scramble the whites and leave the yolks whole. That's kind of fun. And then I'm just going to have some ground beef. Probably going to cook up half of this, and I'll just have eggs and ground beef. This is something that I saw the Carnitarian do on Instagram, and I was like, oh, genius. And it's if you like, runny yolks still, but you also kind of like the scrambled. And you just kind of keep the yolks intact while you scramble up everything else. And it's fun. Oh, come on. Come on, egg yolk. Just doing half a pound of ground beef with some Chef's Blend's smoked salt. All right, that is breakfast. And you can just pop the yolks, and then you got like a sauce. Delicious. This is all I got through with the breakfast. It is very interesting how there's just a wall with this kind of food that I just can't go past. I swear if this had cheese all over it or hollandaise sauce or something like that, I probably would have been able to eat the entire bowl easily. But when you cut it down to these simple ingredients, it is very enlightening to see that wall of satiation that you just hit. I'm going to go ahead and have another coffee for the morning. I already had one first thing when I got up. I've been talking about this creamer, so I thought I'd show you guys what it looks like. This is the Vital Proteins Mocha Flavored Creamer. This is the only flavored collagen creamer that I like in my coffee because the Vital Proteins brand does not sweeten their creamers. So they have like a vanilla and a mocha, and I feel like they have other ones, but I haven't tried them. And I don't really care for the vanilla, but I really like the mocha flavor. But I don't like sweet coffee, so it works out well. The Vital Proteins is just the best flavored creamer that I have found for myself. But I don't use a lot of it. I like the creaminess I get from the Micro Ingredients MCT oil powder. So I use about 10 grams of that, and then I use only like 3 grams of this, and it's enough just to give it the flavor that I like, but then I get the creaminess that I like from the Micro Ingredients MCT oil powder. So anyways, that's just what I've found that I like. I am going to attempt a chocolate custard as a meal replacement. I'm basing this on a couple of different recipes, trying to combine them and concoct my own. I don't know, maybe it'll be an epic fail, maybe it'll be amazing, we'll have to see. So Two Crazy Ketos have a protein custard recipe that is eggs and keto chow and almond milk or water plus stevia, and then it's baked in the oven, but I want to do in the Instant Pot, kind of like steak and butter gal's egg pudding. So I'm going to try cooking it in the Instant Pot. And then also, instead of doing the sweetener and, I don't have almond milk, and I don't really feel like using coconut milk. So instead of that, I'm going to use some MCT oil powder. I'm going to just go ahead and use the chocolate one because I'm already doing chocolate keto chow. And so that'll be like the milk replacement plus the sweetener plus an extra chocolatey taste. I'm thinking I'll probably just do 1 scoop of the MCT oil powder. So I'm going to do 2 cups of water, 1 scoop of MCT oil powder, 1 scoop of the keto chow, and then in here I have the equivalent of 4 large eggs. We're still getting, some smallish eggs, so I ended up needing to use 5 to make about the same amount as 4 large eggs. So I'm going to blend that all up, and then I am going to cook it in the Instant Pot, like steam it in the Instant Pot, and we'll see if it turns out. We shall see. So I'm cooking it like steak and butter gal's recipe. I need to go back and look at what timing I want to use. But I didn't blend it so much that it got super frothy. Eggs can get super frothy, so tried not to do that. It looks pretty smooth. This is an experiment. We'll see how it goes. You cleaned it up? Okay, thank you. Oh, and I need to cover it.
Do I have to put it into the garbage?
Yeah, put it in the garbage. We'll get you some more.
It's just an accident.
Sometimes we have accidents and we spill things.
Yeah.
That's life.
Yep, that's life.
So I have a couple cups of water down there at the bottom of the Instant Pot, and this is going to steam. So for cook time, I'm going to try low pressure for 10 minutes with a quick pressure release. And I may have to put it in for a bit longer, but it's better to undercook it than overcook it, because I can always add more time if I need to. All right, let's see where we're at now. Okay, still looks pretty liquidy, but I like how this part is. I think a couple more minutes is what we're gonna need. Took way longer than I anticipated. It still got a little jiggle, but it's not liquidy anymore. Took 24 minutes. So I kept putting it in for a few more minutes, and then it wasn't done, and kept putting it in, 24 minutes total. So that's probably what I'll start with next time. And so like the egg pudding is typically eaten hot, and I'll probably eat some of this hot and then save the rest in the fridge and see how it is cold as well. I imagine it'll be good either way. And that is going to be at least part of lunch. I'm going to eat this and then see how I feel. It's a little after 5 p.m. and I'm pretty hungry. My lunch was pretty small. That pudding, I think, is going to taste a lot better cold. It was not great hot. Probably won't do that again, but if it's good cold, we'll see. Anyways, so I didn't eat very much of it. Maybe a quarter of that, which would have been 1 egg and a quarter of the keto chow core and some of the MCT oil powder. Anyways, I am pretty hungry right now. I'm going to cook up this other ½ pound of ground beef, and I think I'm going to make a little bit of a taco bowl. So I will season with some chili powder and such, and try to find some toppings that are dairy free. Taco bowls are always better with all the dairy, of course, but we can make something good without the dairy. Okay, there's my meat. I'm going to saute up these onions to put on there. And then I have this tomato that was off of Levi's tomato plant that I'm going to see what I can salvage of. And then I have some Kalamata olives, some avocado lime, Primal Kitchen, this is dairy free, and some sliced pickled jalapenos. And that's going to be my taco bowl. Check out the inside of this tomato. Isn't that amazing? Levi did a great job growing these tomatoes. I think the name of these was Mr. Stripey. And he got it because it had Mr. in the name. And he's a boy, so he had to get the Mr. Stripey. All right, there's my taco bowl. Doesn't look half bad. This avocado lime dressing is so thick. That's one thing I don't really love about it because it's kind of hard to get out of the bottle. And it doesn't make, pretty drizzles at all. But this is going to be tasty. I have really gotten into having this hot chocolate at the end of the night. And there's different ways that I've mixed it up because I have the keto chow core that's chocolate, and then the MCT oil powder that's chocolate, and then also I have the Equip Prime Protein, and I've made hot chocolates with combinations of all of those. This one is, it's kind of a big one. Usually I'll just make like a smaller cup, but I felt like I didn't have a lot of calories today, so I'm going to end the evening with a big hot chocolate. So it has half a serving of keto chow in there. It has 1 scoop of the chocolate MCT oil powder as the fat. And if that doesn't seem like enough fat, I might blend in some butter. But I think it'll probably be fine because let's see, one scoop has 7 grams of fat. So anyways, I think it'll be fine. So I'm going to enjoy this. This will probably be the last thing I have for the evening. Just one last little blend here.